I really just love what you've been doing at Wisconsin, what you tweet about, how you go about talking about issues that go beyond the basketball court. And then when it all comes down to it, you ball out. That's what I'm wondering what your philosophy is about, why you go about doing things the way you do, Nigel.
I think I try my best to. I've been sometimes felt I like to be a pot stirrer. So sometimes I try and, stir the pot, get things going, speak on issues that I think are not only important to myself, but important to a lot of people. I think the two main issues, one being NCAA paying the players, and also issues regarding race, civil rights, black issues, and fair treatment of people. I think I've done a good job with those two issues. Are two issues I think that are extremely serious, prevalent, affect a lot of people, and I think those are good issues for me to back. Well, with that being said, I try to, still play basketball
sure,
well, decently sometimes.
So, what do you ever get told to stick to sports? Essentially,
all the time from everyone. I have the people at games when we go on the road. Someone's yelling that. You have your egg avatar stars on Twitter who want to tell you what you should be doing. You have random people who think that that their opinion is the one that is going to fix the world, or is the one that will make me do something I'm supposed to do. But, whenever you get any pushback, feedback from something that, these two issues I perceive are positive, good issues that need changing, if there's any flack from it, it's something more wrong with the critiquer, not necessarily myself.
Egg avatar stars. That sounds like you could maybe go one-on-one with them, or they could field a squad. They could put somebody out on the court. That does sound like you might be able to post up an egg avatar star, Nigel.
Well, I don't know what they could be 6'8", they could be 4'8", but they love to share their opinion and hide behind an egg. Actually, as beautiful as social media, the internet age that we live in, they'll be for information. It also gives people an out to do extremely ridiculous things, such as voice their opinions, talk about athletes, and anything else they'd want to do where they can hide behind a screen name.
Nigel Hayes, Wisconsin forward, here on the Rich Eisen Show. And before we do turn the page to Florida and Madison Square Garden, et cetera, I do want to just dig in a little bit on the NCAA front and how you believe that you should be paid for what you are doing. Why, Nigel? Why isn't just from what folks may respond, I'm sure you've heard this, why isn't just the education you're receiving and that you're taking advantage of at Wisconsin enough?
Because I think the amount of money that is being generated is upwards in the billions. The amount of money that the schools make. You see the amount of money that coaches continue to make more and more. And one of the arguments is you're an amateur, be an amateur. Well, the coaches coaching me are coaching in an amateur situation, so they shouldn't be paid either. I don't think anyone would agree with that statement, especially the coaches who get those wonderful salaries. So this makes the saying that the players should be paid the ones who are generating all of that money. And, it's just simple economics. They talk about the schools, so let me use some of the schooling I've had. The economics, the free market that we live in, supply and demand. If we're the workers in this system that are generating all of this money, then those workers deserve a piece of that compensation.
So I know, and you're a finance guy, though, but when you parse it all out, Nigel, do you get more than, say, one of your teammates that's coming off the bench or somebody who is just walking on? I mean, how does this work? Should this box get opened?
I think that it should be, especially working with the case that I'm working with, and then also other advisors I have on the topic, the best option is to let the schools allowed to decide. Currently, the rule is that we're not allowed to be paid. So if the rule is taken away where each school could pay their players, I'm sure that the schools would figure out the most just way to pay each player.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.